in battle, and also the crosses and the free kicks and corners that they're going to get against.
Your commentary team at Goodison Park this afternoon, Gary Neville and Peter Drury.
Kelly, thank you so much at Goodison for this week of boardroom and politics. Here now is the big business that truly stirs the blood of this grand old club. Gladys Street, an ageless, fierce reminder that for Evertonians, investment is not financial, it is emotional. There is ownership, and then there is true belonging. And so amid all the big picture turbulence, Sean Dyche keeps digging week by week for points. Jordan Pickford earned him one with that exceptional double save at Bramall Lane a fortnight back. There are changes at fullback. Vitaly Mykolenko plays his first Premier League minutes of the season on the left, and Ashley Young, 20 years this week since his professional debut, shifts to replace Nathan Patterson on the right. Amadou Onana has played every minute so far, league and cup, club and country. Dwight McNeil is finally fit to start and replaces James Garner. Still no Evertonian has scored at Goodison since Abdoulaye Doucouré's redemptive rocket on last season's final day. But Beto on home debut is a source of great hope in that regard. His selection, of course, leaves a freshly available Dominic Calvert.
Decision with the Arsenal goalkeeper, but the...
Mikel Arteta is a two-time Everton Player of the Year. In search of his first win here as a manager, he changes goalkeeper. David Raya, an Arsenal debutant, replacing Aaron Ramsdale. Notable within this unaltered back line, Alexander Zinchenko scored internationally last weekend against Jordan Pickford. It's 100 Premier League games for Gabriel. Martin Odegaard has also scored for his country this week. Kai Havertz gives way to Fabio Vieira, his first league start since April. And whilst, as it turned out, Eddie Nketiah didn't get the chance to shine with England, he does keep his spot up top with Arsenal, at the continued expense of Gabriel Jesus, who played a couple of cameos for Brazil.
Everton goalkeeper is their star man. Without a clean sheet this season, you'd have to think that he's going to have a pretty good day today, but he has got a pretty decent record against Arsenal, as have Everton over this last few seasons. And at the other end of the pitch, well, a big decision that's caught the attention. Raya coming in for Ramsdale. I said quite openly at the start of the season, I've never seen it work. Two competing equal number ones where you flip them about. But let's see what happens for Mikel Arteta.
Across the Premier League this weekend, reflections on and respect for the many thousands lost to, affected by the awful events in North Africa. The Moroccan earthquake, the Libyan floods, incalculable loss and grief. Arsenal at perhaps their least favourite venue of them all. It's been a while. This was last year, the hurdle over which a rampant Arsenal improbably stumbled. The bonus win, you might argue, by which Everton ultimately stayed alive. Goodison has not been Arsenal's favourite spot. So 5 teams still without a win, 4 still undefeated. We have one of each here, the thriving and the surviving. From either extreme of the aspirational scale, here they go. With Zinchenko. He did play in midfield for Ukraine, as you will have spotted if you watched the England game last weekend, and whilst listed as left full back for Arsenal, he's straight in there again, as we've become accustomed to.
If you remember against United a couple of weeks ago, Zinchenko went into the right of midfield. He's gone into the left this time. Declan Rice on the ball here, to the right of him.
White. Rice. Saliba. Saka. Golden boots today. Odegaard. Saka. Nketiah. Martin Odegaard, Rice, Zinchenko, and picked off eagerly by Ashley Young, 20 years now into his professional career. And reverting to the right-back berth, which is the one he filled for the majority of last year. And of course, different colours.
Yeah, but you'd have to think Arsenal will be wanting to feed Martinelli and Saka, as they always do, but must have a real chance against the Everton fullbacks.
Yes, Saka staring into the eyes of Mykolenko, as he did for England against Ukraine 8 days ago. Here's Fabio Vieira, the other big Arsenal change at the expense of Kai Havertz. It's in by Zinchenko and behind by McNeil for the first corner of the game.
Good tempo in Arsenal's passing in this first couple of minutes.
Gladys Street under threat early. And Arsenal, as we know, are potent from corners.
And we saw this a couple of weeks ago as well, those 6 players grouping at the back post, or beyond the back post.
Declan Rice lurking in that group. Saka floating it in. Tarkowski's header away. Of course, it was in that goal last season that James Tarkowski scored from a Dwight McNeil delivery to launch the Sean Dyche era so uproariously. Rice. Odegaard, Doucouré's interested. Rice is protecting. And here is Gabriel playing in the Premier League for the 100th time today.
Physical game here, but with Vieira coming in, that means that they have to control the ball even more and give them even less of the ball and be really cute in their final third. That's what Vieira brings to the game. I'm just interested, you know, it's interesting about how to see how Arsenal is going to resolve those long balls in Beto, and also the crosses and the free kicks and corners that they're going to get against.
Your commentary team at Goodison Park this afternoon, Gary Neville and Peter Drury.
Kelly, thank you so much at Goodison for this week of boardroom and politics. Here now is the big business that truly stirs the blood of this grand old club.
كده فتحت الباب ده. في ضرب هنا قدام. شايف هناك اهو. انا هلف له احسن من ورا. انا هلف له عشان هو بعيد عني كده اساسا. في واحد ورا هنا. في واحد ورا.
جبته
كله ضرب هنا. فوق هناك واحد. في كله فوق هنا.
بص ولا يزمجني.
في ناس ياما.
فعلمك في تيم فوق اوعى تطلع. لا ما تطلع.
هما كده لازم يجوا. احنا لازم نركز عشان خاطر عشان الزون. هو جاي لك. هو جاي سامع صوته. جبته خلاص. في واحد تاني. ده تيم كامل.